this is where one-hot encodings come into play. One-hot encoding is a technique used to transform categorical labels into vectors containing zeros and ones. And the length of these vectors is equal to the number of output classes, or the number of categories that we have for our nominal data. So down here we have our gym equipment example, where each of our categorical labels have been transformed into the vectors that we see here. Now, for each category, its corresponding one-hot encoded vector will be made up of all zeros with the exception of one element. So here, the vector 1, 0, 0 represents the dumbbell class. So this vector is of length 3 because we have 3 classes in total, and the only non-zero value in this vector is the 1 here in index 0. So for example, the dumbbell class has its own assigned place in index 0, which is represented with a 1, whereas the kettlebell has its own assigned place in index 1, and barbell has its assigned place in index 2. These vectors are called one-hot encoded because the zeros represent what we call cold values, and the ones represent hot values. And so since we have only one hot value per vector, we have one-hot encodings.